Hi everyone, welcome to Esperanza English for You. Thank you for your support and feedback for my first video. Today we are going to discuss about the common mistakes that we commit while conversing in English, while speaking in English. So before going to the topic, first you should know the three types of persons in English. There are three types of persons. The first person is I, we. Second person, you. Third person, he, she, it, they. So we have two categories, singular and plural. Singular means only one. Plural, more than one. So we have three types of persons. The first person is I. I went to Ooty yesterday. We went to park yesterday. So plural is we. Second person, I have written you. It is you only. If we are referring to one person, we have to use you, and for many persons also we have to use you. Have you completed your project? If I am asking only one student, have you completed your project? If I am asking the whole class, have you completed your project? Clear? So you, we are referring as both singular and plural. But we have to use only the plural verb after you. We should not use you is teaching. You are teaching. We have to use the plural verb are. Then the third person is he, she, it. He, it refers to any boy's name. She, any girl's name. And it, any object or animal or bird. So he, she, it. If it is more than one, more than two boys or one boy or three girls, we have to use they. Clear? So when we are using a verb, there may be changes in only one person. He is very difficult person, always keep it in your mind. So the third person singular, there may be changes. So here there may be changes. Clear? He, she, it. So we have tenses. I'll teach you tenses in the forthcoming sessions. So here only there may be changes. Clear? So let us see how to use the verb where you are committing mistakes. Clear? So for simple present tense, how the verb will be, only the verb as it is the first form of the verb. Play, play. It is not played for simple present tense. Simple present tense we are using for habitual actions, universal truths or scientific truths. He brushes his teeth regularly. She takes bath regularly. That is habitual actions. Universal truth. The sun rises in the east. The sun sets in the west. So these are simple present tense. Here we are using simple present tense. That is for habitual action and also for universal truth. So there, how we are using the verb, and I am going to teach you how to frame question, because while framing question some guys are adding are to the end of the word and you are framing question. That is totally wrong. I like football. You like football, ah? We are framing question like that. It is totally wrong. I'll teach you how to frame question also from this sentence. Clear? This is simple present tense I have written. I like, he draws. I told you there may be changes in only one person, that is third person singular. Clear? So when you are using simple present tense, always you have to add s or es to the verb. Clear? This is the verb. See here I have added s. If it is simple present tense, add s or es to the third person singular. That's why the sun, we are referring as it. The sun rises. It is not rise, rises. Okay, we are adding s to the verb rise. Clear? So the Lohit draws cartoons. We are adding s. But for other persons, the same verb as it is. I like football. We like football. You like football. They like football. He likes football. She likes cricket. Clear? So here only we have to add s to the verb. Third person singular. Here some guys are committing mistake. Always add s or es to the third person singular for simple present tense. habitual actions, that is routine activities. Clear? He goes to school by bicycle regularly. Clear? So I like football, and this one is this one. Simple present tense. The verb, see the verb like. I'm going to teach you how the verb will be. In mathematics, we have the formula. Likewise, in English also, you have to keep it in your mind, the hidden formulas. Clear? How the verb like will be. The like will be do plus like. We have to keep it in our mind. The word do is hidden in the word. It is hidden in the word. Do plus like, that is like. Clear? So how the draws, I have written draws. Okay. The verb will be does plus like. Does plus draw. Clear? So this is the formula. Does plus the verb, we are adding s or es. And here do form is hidden in the verb. And next one, this is past tense. We are adding ed. Liked. How the word liked comes? Did plus like. That is liked. So again I'll teach you. Like how the verb has come? Do plus like. So see this sentence. Okay. I like football. Now you like football. That is totally wrong to frame question. How to frame question? See, with this verb, I already told you do form is hidden in the verb. So how to frame question? Do the verb, from the verb we have to frame question. Do if you are referring to some person, do you like football? Do you like football? I like football. Do you like football? Clear? This is the way to frame question. If it is third person singular, see Lohit draws cartoons. I already told you does plus draw. So how to frame sentence? Here the verb does Lohit draws cartoons. This is the way some people are writing or using the sentence. Actually it is wrong. How means already we are using does. Why we have to use s here? So it is wrong. Clear? Does Lohit draw cartoon? This is the correct thing. Here you are committing mistake. It is not draws, it is draw only. When you are using does, we should not add s to the verb. Clear? This is for simple present tense. Simple past tense, I have written one verb. Renu played chess. I already told you how the verb will be if it is in past tense. Did plus the verb. Same way, Renu played. How the verb will be? Did plus play. Clear? So how to frame question from that sentence? Did Renu play chess? That is wrong. Did Renu play chess? That is the correct question. Clear? Did Renu play chess? Here we should not add ed because already we are using did. So here only some guys are committing mistakes. So it has to be avoided. Hope you have understood how to frame question. Instead of adding a, na, la at the end of the sentence, please don't do it. Here this is a way to frame question from the verb. We have to frame question from the verb. Clear? I have completed my project. Renu has completed her project. From the verb you have to frame. Has Renu completed her project? Clear? This is a way to frame question. Hope you understood how to frame question from the sentences. Okay. Now let us see. So the first thing, framing question. Okay, framing question is over. Now it is easy for you to frame question with the sentence. Clear? Now next we are going to see about have form. Have form verbs are have, has, had. This is for present tense and this is for past tense we are using. Clear? Just now it has happened, we are using have or has. Clear? So where to use have, where to use has, where to use had. when you are using have form verb, always the verb should be in past participle form. When you are using have form verb, the verb should be in past participle form. Past participle form is nothing but the third form of the verb. Play, played, played. That is the third form. Know, knew, known. Okay, have you knew the answer? That is totally wrong. When you are asking the question, when you are using the have form verb, third form of the verb should be used. Have you known the answer? Clear? So, where to use have, has. See here, I already told you, there may be changes in only one person, that is he, she, it. Clear? So, here we have to use has. I have, we have, you have, they have, he, she, it has. He has a pencil. She has a car. It has a tail. That's all. Clear? So, he, she, it, we have to use has only. And all the things we have to use have for present tense. For past tense, had only, not any other thing, only had. So when you are using have form verbs, always use a third form of the verb, that is past participle form. So here, so this is the way we are using. He has went. That is past tense. I told you past participle form, third form we have to use. Here only we are committing mistake. Clear? He has gone, not went. Third form of the verb should be used. He has gone to Ooty. He had gone to Ooty. Clear? So he has known the answer. Third form of the verb should be used. Clear? And come, came, come. Renu has come to the party. Renu has came to the party. That is wrong. Third form is come, came, come. Third form is come. Renu has come to the party. Clear? This is a way to use have form verbs. Clear? So two things are over. Framing question and have form. And the next thing is singular plural subject. So we are thinking that if we are adding s to the word, we are thinking that that is a plural noun. Cat, cats. Okay, more than one we are adding s, cats. But for physics, mathematics, economics, though we are adding s, it is not a plural form. It is singular only one subject. Physics, mathematics, economics, only one subject. Physics is an interesting subject. Mathematics is an easy subject. Clear? This is a way. Only one thing. So we have to use the singular verb. Clear? Don't use mathematics. It is ending in s. We have to use r, not r. It is only is. Clear? Then singular. And if the kilometers or kilograms quantity is mentioned, use only singular. So let me tell you what are the singular verbs, what are the plural verbs. Am, is, was, and has for single. Okay. And are, were, have. This is for singular, this is for plural. We have to use. If it is present tense, am, is, and has. If it is past tense, was. For past tense verb, we have to use were for plural. Mathematics is an easy subject. Physics is an interesting subject. Clear? Economics is an interesting subject. So always use, though it is ending in s, check it. If it is refers to only one thing, we have to use a singular verb. Clear? And the next thing is plural. Police. The police, if you are referring police, it is common to all the policemen. Always use plural verb. Are, were, have. Any one thing. The police have arrived to the spot. Not has, it is have. Clear? The police are coming. Not is coming. The police is coming. That is wrong. The police are coming. The police have arrived to the spot. Clear? And if it refers to the quantity, 10 kilogram or 1 kilometer distance, 10 kilometers, 1000 miles. If it refers to the quantity, always use singular. Is or has. Not the plural. Okay, it is not plural, we have to use only singular verb. 10 kilometer is not a long distance. 10 kilometers is not a long distance, that is correct. 10 kilometers are not a long distance, that is wrong. Hope you have understood. If it refers to quantity, use only singular verb. Is or has. Clear? Hope you have understood singular and plural. And revert, reply back. So revert, other word is reply. Both are same. When you are using this word, revert back, reply back. Always we are adding back to the verb. That is revert or reply. So we received a mail yesterday. Will you please revert back to the mail? Will you please reply back to the mail? That is totally wrong. Only reply. Reply only, not reply back. Next one is question. Okay, we are going to see about the question. When or where, if you are using, we have so. So this is the way we are asking question. When, where, when we are using the WH type, we are using the subject first. See here, the subjects. When you will come? No. We have to ask, when will you come? It has to come front. Always the verb, that is a helping verb. In the previous session I taught you helping verbs, that has to come first. When will you come? When will you arrive? Where can I find a book? This is the way to ask question. The helping verb should come first, then the main verb. Okay, helping verb, subject, then main verb. How to ask? Where can I find a bank? This is the way to ask question. Always the verb should come, helping verb should come, then subject, then the main verb. Clear? Hope you have understood the third topic and also the fifth one. Clear? And the next one, morning, evening, night. Always I woke up at the morning, at the afternoon. We should not use at for that. Always use in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night. Okay, we slept at night. Clear? We have to use at before the word night, not for all the things. Clear? In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night. Clear? The next thing. When you are going for an interview, myself, I am Kritika. This is wrong way to use. We should not use myself there. I, that's enough. I am Kritika. I am Reena. Clear? This is a way to start. If you are doing the work by yourself, there you can use I myself prepared that dish. I myself prepared biryani. Clear? So there you can use myself. While introducing yourself, avoid using myself. Clear? I myself completed the task. I myself completed the project. Myself, I am Kritika. That is wrong. Clear? The next thing. Today office is there. If the government is declared a holiday, or always we have seen the message as today office is there. Today office is there. No. Is today a working day? The way to ask is today a working day. Don't ask today office is there. Are we working today? This is the way to ask question. Okay, is today a working day? Or are we working today? Because they declared the month. Are we working today? This is the way to ask question, to frame question. And cope up with. Maximum we are using cope up with. Cope with. That means to manage. I resign my job. I can't cope up with this pressure. I resigned my job. I can't cope up with this pressure. So always we are using this word up along with cope. So we should not use the preposition up here. I cannot cope with this pressure. This is the way to answer. I cannot cope with this pressure. That's why I resigned my job. Clear? I cannot cope with this pressure. That's why I came out. Clear? This is the way to frame. And up we should not use. Cope up with, that is totally wrong. Cope with, that means to manage. Clear? Hope you have understood the mistakes how we are committing while speaking English. So it has to be avoided. Hope you have understood. So again, let's recap how to frame questions from the verb do, did, does. If you are using those words do, did, does, the first form of the verb should be used. The next thing, have form verb, where we have to use have, where we have to use has, and where we have to use had. Always this is the difficult person, he, she, it, there we have to change. He, she, it has, other things have. Clear? The next thing, revert or reply back. Only the word revert or reply should be used. We should not use the word back. That is totally wrong. When, where. Okay, when you are framing a question, always if it is a WH word, okay, this is WH word, we used to say WH, question, framing question. So WH words, okay, there we have to use first thing the verb, helping verb, then subject, then the main verb. The next thing is in the morning, in the evening, at night. Then myself, I, that is totally wrong. I am, that's enough. Then another thing, if you are prepared, if you have done the thing by yourself, there you can use I myself. I myself completed this project. I myself prepared this biryani. Clear? The next thing is today office is there. That is totally wrong. Are we working today? Okay, so this is the way to ask. Then cope up with, up should not be used. Only cope with. Hope you have understood this session. If you feel it is useful, like it, share to your friends and subscribe it. Thank you.